Hi everyone, welcome to Megan Sullivan Art. Here to show you through a custom order journal that I've literally just completed tonight, probably about half an hour ago. And I wanted to film a flip through because the lady's actually picking it up tomorrow. So I wanted to capture this one and let you in on what this one is all about. So she requested a soft wraparound padded cover. She wanted the stitching to be hidden, so she didn't want to see the stitching of the signatures, and it was to be sort of lots of natural colours, coffee dyed. She loves hiking and mountain ranges, wildflowers, and she's also been sober for close to 3 years, so this journal is about her sobriety. So there's lots of inspirational quotes throughout here. She requested the serenity prayer to be included, so I've put that in here, and I've added lots of other inspirational quotes and things throughout it. And yes, I've done loads of dyed papers, RIT fabric dyed papers and coffee dyed paper. There's lots of paint splatters and all that sort of stuff that I'll explain as we go through. Lots of wildflower images, lots of nature images, Central Australian in particular. And yeah, so it's a writing journal for her. So the closure is sari silk that I ironed out, then folded over and sewed on just this, like a little silky, it's like a ball of yarn, one of those trims that you buy. So that's been sewn on both sides of the closure. This was a fabric I was given. It's a hand stamped painted fabric given by a good friend of mine, and I decided to use that because there's leaf imprints and things on that, so I thought that was really cool. And then there's lots of random stitching as I've tried to construct the cover, but I kind of like that rustic nature of this. So let's go inside. So this one has exactly 200 pages, 4 signatures, and yeah, stacks and stacks and stacks of ephemera and places to write and all sorts. So it's a nice long closure, so it firmly wraps around. So it's fabric on the outside, there's some felt wadding on the inside, and then I've used a suede like piece of fabric that I was given, and I've just tried to construct the journal as best I could. Here's the hidden spine that I've stitched down, so you'll see that that actually is loose away from the main cover. So, and there's our 4 signatures, and then on the back inside I've used a coffee cup because it's got this great quote here. This is a reminder to reconnect, to become more conscious of the world we live in. Smell the fresh air, take off your shoes and feel the earth. Appreciate the world around you as you are part of it. So I thought that was excellent, and I love the imagery of that. So I've included some extra fabric and just some extra paper in that back pocket there. Okay, so it's quite a long cover, so I made it 70 centimeters long, but then folding over the edges here has shortened it a little bit, and it's 24 centimeters high. All right, so it's a beast. Anyway, so Central Australian wildflowers imagery, so that was a book page which I've then crazy stitched around and just backed it with some end paper, which is lavender. So these are the RIT dyed papers. That's the Serenity Prayer, which I have hot foiled, so you can see that's done in a blue. And the paints that I've used to splatter on the pages were just cheapy ones from Kmart that I then thinned down with water and just splattered using a paintbrush. There's a darker colour, which is actually, this is a Kaisercraft Mist. It's rose gold iridescent spray, so I'll point that one out to you. And then there's also a Distress Oxide spray, which is Kitsch Flamingo, so I've also used that. So that's a pale matte pink, which you can see in the background of this blue RIT dyed paper. So there is that. More splattering here. This is the Kitsch Flamingo, the Distress Oxide sprayed on some paper. More of the golden bronze. So this is eco dyed paper that RIT dyed paper that I had done, and I had these pieces left over, so I just stuck on some wording, be the change you want to be in the world, and that's just blank, and there's a rose image stuck on the inside there. So that's more of the Kitsch Flamingo Distress Oxide spray. I had done some rusted envelopes quite a while ago, so I decided I made these eco dyed snippets with vintage buttons, and then I've put in some selected ephemera for her inside the envelopes, and each signature has got one envelope that's in there each. So this is avocado dyed paper, and that's the Rit Green. So this is a book page image there that I've sewn on. We've got a saying there and another saying, and they're able to be written on. Coffee dyed paper. So I didn't spray every page. Some of these are just straight out dyed. We've got some ephemera here with another book page image. That's scrapbooking paper with the bee. And these were from a magazine, so they're like little prompts. A pleasant surprise this month and different things like that. So I've included all of those from the magazine. It's probably a Flow magazine. So there's another quote here. The moment when you want to quit is the moment when you need to keep pushing. She loves sunsets and sunrises, so I've included a picture there. So we've got lots of Central Australian flowers. Belly band with a scrap eco-dyed cluster. So this is called Pink Mulla Mulla in Central Australia, and that's got a book and paper on it, Maryvale School. We've got some bird book pages here that I have backed with an old planner. So there's those to be written on as well. And so this is the image, the information about those birds in reverse. Just got a scrappy paper cluster there, or a writing pad. We've got a pocket here. So this is Uluru, or Ayers Rock. And I've made a little scrappy booklet here, just of different papers out of cardstock. So that's in there. Avocado dyed. So this I made with some scrapbooking paper, so it's just a two-tiered pocket, and that could be glued in if she likes, but I've just paper clipped it. We've got a side pocket here which has got two little pieces in there, and another Central Australian image of some termite mounds. A scrappy eco-dyed cluster. Second signature. So this is the Kaiser Craft with the rose gold one with some of the other Kitsch Flamingo in the background. Another belly band, and this is some more Sturt Desert Pea and different flowers that we find here. So she loves hiking, so she would see all these flowers regularly when she's out and about. Another one, the world is the canvas to your imagination. More writing space. Without rain, there would be no rainbow. Peace comes from within. A pocket with a couple of bits. This is from scrapbooking paper. This is from a magazine. And I've just backed it and added a label on the front. Another scrappy notepad, coffee dyed. Little cluster. Another one of those inspirational prompts bits. A two-tiered pocket here with some bits. Change your thoughts and you change the world. Very true. And this is my go at taking, you know, a very artistic way of doing some mountain ranges. I'm not a painter. We've got an image there which just reminded me of the bush, and that's backed onto end paper. Another one of my attempts at mountain ranges. Dream big with a galah there. I am enough. Change your thoughts and you change your world. Another rusted envelope with some more ephemera in there. More birds and their relative information, and that's again backed with the calendar and planner book pages. Easily written over. Another top tuck. The most important thing is to enjoy your life, to be happy. It's all that matters. That's an Audrey Hepburn quote. Got a bird and a rainbow and the ocean. Another floating pocket here with some journaling pieces in there. Third signature, Sturt Desert's Pea. Tucked with a couple of pieces. You can analyse the past, but you have to design the future. Another piece, this time blue. Be fearlessly authentic. So this is another scrapbooking paper pocket with the Eco Dyed cluster. Come forth into the light of things, let nature be your teacher. And another little scrappy booklet. Eco Dyed envelope again, follow your dreams with ephemera. Each one's got 3 pieces in it, those envelopes. This one doesn't have the information about the birds, but I've backed it with the calendar page. Top tuck, experience the wonder of a sunrise. She'll love that, I'm sure. So she's picking this journal up tomorrow from the Alice Springs Todmore markets. So find joy in the simplicity and homespun comforts, the company of friends, a favourite book, and the infinite bounty of nature. Yeah, so I know she's going to have lots of, you know, really inspired times writing in this journal. And it will keep her going for a long time. Another pocket. So we've got another quote there and some little pieces. Another one with the prompts. Scrappy note. This was some extra scrapbooking paper, and I just used the hole to put some sari. And 2 little inspirational bits there. More birds. So this is to do with our falcons and birds of prey up here. Little bits and pieces and a painting. Doing what makes my soul happy. Do not follow where the path may lead. Go instead where there is no path and leave a trail. I love that one. Ambition, scrappy notepad. Another one of the birds. This is with our pigeons. Which way does that go? That way. And these buttons are all vintage buttons that I've got from my mum or my mother-in-law at some point. So this is a little folder that I've created. So we've got an aerial view of the McDonald Ranges, which is here around Alice Springs. Since she likes mountains and things, I added that in. And this is an aerial shot of Uluru. And then we've just got 2 more smaller little bits there. Do what you love what you do. The only time you should ever look back is to see how far you've come. So that's another foiled quote. Another rusted envelope with some bits in there. Top tuck this time with some wattle and 2 little pieces, which has got a galah and another inspirational quote. May your choices reflect your hopes, not your fears. That's by Nelson Mandela. Some incense. Another pocket here with another bird page. Some different falcons or hawks there. All of which again she would see around her walks. Some more little birds backed onto the planner page. So there's the information with those birds as well. This is again from a Flow magazine, Wabi Sabi, and I've backed that with some coffee dyed paper. And the end. So there is that beast of a journal. So really hoping that she likes that and that it meets her expectations. I'm sure it will. But yeah, I always can't wait to see people's reactions when they see the creations that I've come up with for them. Anyway, thanks again for that, and see you at the next one. Bye.